Hi, this is Marvelyn Brown with Making It Remotely, and today we're going to talk about automation. So, the really big elephant in the middle of the room is automation. And a lot of people are intimidated by that word, but basically, you want automation in your business. And the reason you want automation is so that you can be free to do other things. So, in this course, the whole purpose of this course is to help people who are stuck in front of their computer, or they're on their cell phone every day, or they're using some device to try to connect with an audience. They're trying to build an audience for their business. They're spamming people. They are direct messaging strangers. They are having these awkward conversations with their friends and family. And so the whole purpose of this is to show you how you can be away from that. So no more having those awkward conversations. No more trying to get your friends and family involved in your business. You want a business that will survive whether your friends and family are on board or not. Because a lot of times when we're just starting out, we don't know how to explain to our friends and family how our business works in a way that's going to help them. And our friends and family may not even be a part of our target audience. So we want to eliminate all of that. And one of the ways to do it is, of course, in following the things that you've learned in this course so far. But you also want to take it a step further by implementing automation. So you've learned how to create your social media posts in bulk. You've learned how to edit and modify the templates. You've got social media ideas, post ideas. You've learned how to use artificial intelligence. You have learned how to measure your results using tools like Google Analytics. And so now we're going to learn how to automate lead generation. So in one of the previous lessons, I showed you some of the tools that you can use to automate social posting. So if you haven't checked out that video, I would definitely go back and check that out. And if you are looking for a way to take that a step further, so you are actually, when you automate social media, you're automating the front end of your business. This is where you are going to be driving traffic to your business using those automation tools. Now you have people who are visiting your site, and you want more of those people to hang around. And so the way that you can do that is by offering them something of value. So for example, a lead magnet, a free offer, a video, a cheat sheet, something of value, something that your audience will want to use, something that they will want to get for free. And so when you do that, you have to set up systems that, number one, will store all of those email addresses and all of those names. So in my case, I like to ask for the first name. I like to personalize my email sequence that I send to people. However, you don't need that in order to generate a lead. The only thing you need to generate a lead is an email address or a phone number that will enable you to send them a text message. So either one of those would be fine. And so I'm going to show you how to get all of this set up. So it's a really easy process. And this is the back end of the tool that I use. And we've talked about that as well. Thrive Suite is what I use. And there is so much functionality that is available for your website, your blog. Now, if you're not using a blog and you're using maybe a tool like Wix or Blogger, you may not be able to go into the back end of that and actually change or, add things that will help you to generate leads. But most of those tools will have kind of a generic lead generation system that you can use. And so you can use that as well. the main thing you want to do, and I'm just going to show you, this is a post that I did earlier today. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a lead generation form into this page and show you just how easy it is. So I am in Thrive Architect. And if you checked out, my previous videos, you know that on the right-hand side is where you're going to be adding elements for your page. So I'm going to click on this and it's going to pop out and show me some of the things that I can add. So you can see all these different things that I can add. These are elements that I can put on my page. But I'm going to type in lead generation, and here we go. This is a element called lead generation, and it gives you so many different options that you can use to create a simple lead generation form on your site. Now you can have a big form, you can have a small, slim profile, and then there are also templates that you can use as well. So if you don't like the way this looks, there is like a whole library of templates that you can use to to generate leads. But we're going to just keep this really simple, and I just want to show you how easy it is to add a lead generation element to your blog posts, to your pages. And basically what this does is it gives people an opportunity to become a lead. So even though I'm in a post, you want to have lead generation forms throughout your site. You want to make it super easy for people to sign up to get more information. Now, if I wanted to add, let's say I wanted to add a lead magnet, I could put that in right here. And let's just say I'm going to use maybe a ebook that I did. Let's see. Hopefully I can find that ebook really quickly here. But I'm going to use the email ebook that I did a while back. And that is something that would be, okay, here it is. So this is my email ebook. And I kind of like this picture a little bit better. Let's see how that's going to look. That might be a little bit too long. Okay, here's a nice square picture. Let's see if this one's square. So we're going to use this. And it's giving me a little reminder here that I haven't saved my work, but that's okay. We're just going to trudge through this, and this video will be done in no time flat. Okay, so then I might want to put some text on the top of this form to tell people, number one, what it is, what they're going to get, etc. So enter your first name and email address below to get your free ebook. Okay, and then I'll put build an engaged email list. So then I'll make this kind of a title, and so that fits in really well. So then I have my lead magnet here, and I have my sign up form, and that's all we need, right? Now, the next thing that we need to do, and let me just put a little bit of style into that image just so that it looks a little bit better. We'll just put a little shadow there to kind of make it look better. And then what we need to do is we need to have an email marketing provider. So that would be a company like MailChimp, or in my case, I'm going to use Sendinblue. So I use MailChimp for some things, but I'm going to use Sendinblue just for the purposes of this video. So we'll use Sendinblue. There's Constant Contact. There's Aweber. There's just a whole slew of different companies out there that you can sign up with, and you can get an email autoresponder for free. So you can sign up with these companies for free, and they will enable you to communicate with your audience. Now, when you sign up with these companies, they're going to give you something called an API. And that's basically a piece of code that communicates with your platform. So I'm on WordPress, the self-hosted version. So my Sendinblue or my MailChimp or my Constant Contact autoresponder will communicate with WordPress and send those email addresses and names to my email marketing provider. So in this case, it's Sendinblue. So when somebody fills out this form, when they put their name in and their email address, and they click on the button that says sign up, then that information is immediately going to be sent to Sendinblue, where they will store it for me. And that's why you can get it for free, but for the higher end functions, you have to pay. But just starting out, all you need are the free versions. So basically, they will store all of the email addresses, all of the names, up to a certain number of subscribers. And then once you get to that number of subscribers, then you kind of have to transition over to another plan where you're going to be paying. But in the beginning, you don't have to worry about that. So let me go ahead and show you how easy it is. Now, I have already set up my API connection with WordPress. So now all I need to do is set up that connection with my email form. And see, you can look right here, it says add connection. So we're gonna choose a connection and see I have Aweber, I have MailChimp, and I have Sendinblue. Now you can also set up a connection where you have this information, sent to your email, and you can have this information stored on your hosting server. However, if your list gets really big, and then the other thing about it is you don't want to have to manage all of those, names and email addresses. You don't want to have to manage all of that. So that's why you have an email marketing provider. However, these options are available with Thrive Suite. So I'm going to use Sendinblue, and it's establishing my connection. And then we're just going to put this in the general marketing list. So I have different lists set up, based on the product or the blog post or the topic that someone subscribes to. So we're going to hit apply. They're going to get a general, and see it says API successfully added. Now, if I wanted to redirect someone, say for instance, if I wanted someone to go to a thank you page where maybe I have their free resource, or I have a message for them, or maybe even an upsell. So say for instance, someone signs up and gets this email list, this ebook rather, about email. I might have a product that I want to, a very inexpensive product that I might want to try to upsell, right? So I may send them to a thank you page that says, since you're interested in email, or you're interested in building a list, here is a product that will work with this ebook to help you build your list faster. So that's a way that you could upsell this. And then each time someone opts into your list, you have the opportunity to get, a small fee. You might make a little money off of it. And so this is how people are using email automation to build their businesses. So you may want to charge, say for instance, you charge, $25, $35 for your upsell. And there will be people that won't, they won't buy it, but then there may be a certain percentage of people that will buy it. And so when you're selling $35, that gives you $35 each time you get someone to buy. So you can make a nice little chunk of change every single day. And that can, help you to pay for your tools. It can help you to pay for your hosting. It can pay for a lot of different things that you might be using in your business. Anything that you can do to earn additional income. And this is the thing, the same process that you use. And what I want you to start doing is, instead of thinking about, posting, I want you to start thinking about your process and how you can implement little small changes that will enable you to get in front of more people and also provide more solutions for people. And the more solutions you provide for people, the more they are going to be willing to buy. So now that we've got our API connection established, we are ready to publish this and start collecting emails. So the more you promote this content, so this is content about, links, right? And creating better looking links so that you can get, better, you have a better chance of getting affiliate commissions when you have links that look amazing. So this article was more or less about, ugly links versus pretty links. And let me just show you an example of an ugly link. So this looks a little bit dark. I might end up changing. Let me go ahead and change this color because this looks a little bit dark and it's kind of hard to see. So this is the ugly link, right? And this is a long, drawn out link. And this is what people, when you're an affiliate marketer, you get a lot of links that look like this. And so if you put this link on social media, no one is going to click on a link that looks like that. So you want to use a tool like Pretty Links that will look like this. So this is the same link, but it's a link that has been utilized. It basically utilized the tool called Pretty Links. And so, anyway, that is what this post is about. But people who are, in affiliate marketing are also interested in building an email list, right? So they may want this lead magnet that will enable them to build a list. So another thing that we could do with this is we could actually edit the form so that these links kind of, or not these links, but these boxes kind of match the lead magnet. So instead of it looking pinkish, we're going to make it look blue, kind of more blue, because that book is blue, right? And so we're going to take our button and we're going to change it to a blue color. And we might make it a little more subtle, maybe a subtle blue, and make it a little darker. So then now everything kind of looks more, more uniform. So then now we have our lead generation form, we have our lead magnet. And if you're not sure what a lead magnet is and you want more information on how to create landing pages, opt-in forms, I will definitely link to that in the lesson. So the resource section at the bottom of the page will have all the information you need. And the other great thing about this is if you have any questions, there's a place at the bottom of the lesson that will enable you to send me your questions as well. So I appreciate your time today. This was a really easy lesson, but a very, very, very important lesson, because if you can get this down, if you can master lead generation, then you are going to have tons and tons and tons of people that you can talk to about your business. You're never going to have to spam. You're never going to have to sit on social media all day, and you will be able to grow your business by leaps and bounds. So thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next lesson.